Hello and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest one page at a time, one day at a time, put it on YouTube, people listen. It's great. It brings the world together, like Coca-Cola. Yeah, or Taylor Swift. Yeah, Infinite Jeff. Yeah. This is page number 388. I hope you enjoy it, listening to it as much as I enjoy reading it. Here we go, 388. Lamont Chew, glabrous and high gloss in a white towel and wrist watch, haltingly confesses to an increasingly crippling obsession with tennis fame. He wants to get to the show so bad it feels like it's eating him alive. To have his pictures in shiny magazines, to be a wunderkind, to have guys in blue ISPN blazers describe his every on-court move and mood in hushed broadcast cliches, to have little patches with products' names sewn onto his clothes, to be soft-profiled, to get compared to M. Chang, lately expired, to get called the Great Yellow U.S. Hope, the next Great Yellow U.S. Hope. Okay. Let's not even talk about video magazines or the grid. He confesses it to Lyle. He wants the hype. He wants it. Sometimes he'll pretend a glowing up-at-net action shot he's clipping out of a shiny magazine is of him, Lamont Chew. But then he finds he can't eat or sleep or sometimes even pee. So horribly does he envy the adults in the show who get to have up-at-net action shots of themselves in magazines. Sometimes, he says, lately, he won't take risks in tournament matches, even when risks are okay or even called for, because he finds he's too scared of losing and hurting his chances for show and hype and fame down the road. A couple times this year, the cold, clenched fear of losing has itself made him lose, he believes. He's starting to fear that rabid ambition has more than one blade, maybe. He's ashamed of his secret hunger for hype in an academy that regards hype and the seduction of hype as the great Mephistophelian pitfall and hazard of talent. A lot of these are his own terms. He feels himself in a dark world inside, ashamed, lost, locked in. Lamont Chew is 11 and hits with two hands off both sides. He doesn't mention the eschaton or having been punched in the stomach. The obsession with future tense fame makes all else pale. His wrists are so thin, he wears his watch halfway up his forearms, which looks sort of gladiatorial. Lyle has a way of sucking on the insides of his cheeks as he listens. Plates of old ridged muscle emerge and subside as he shifts his weight slightly on the raised towel dispenser. The dispenser's at about shoulder height for someone like Chew. Like all good listeners, he has a way of attending that is at once intense and assuasive. The supplicant feels both nakedly revealed and sheltered, somehow, from all possible judgment. It's like he's working as hard as you. You, both of you, briefly, feel unalone. Lyle will suck in first one side's cheek and then the other. You burn to have your photo in a magazine. I'm afraid so. Why again, exactly now? I guess to be felt about as I feel about those players with their pictures in magazines. Why? Why? I guess to give my life some kind of meaning, Lyle. And how would this do this again? Lyle, I don't know. I do not know. It just does. Would. Why else would I burn like this? Clip secret pictures, not take risks, not sleep or pee. You feel these men with their photographs in magazines care deeply about having photographs in magazines? Derive immense meaning? I do. They must. I would. Else, why would I burn like this to feel like they feel? The meaning they feel, you mean, from the fame. Lyle, don't they? Lyle sucks his... Okay, that's page number 388. In the books, literally. Yeah,